It's literally purple galore right here. Purple velvet background to match the packaging, a purple top, my purple cat ears, dark purple nails kind of, and then the palette. I mean... Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome to my channel, or welcome to our channel if you are new here. So in today's video I am going to be talking about the Bloodlust collection by Jeffree Star, the brand new palette, and the glosses. I do have two glosses as well to show you guys, and listen, it is going to be a full review and first impressions, demo, swatches, everything on this collection. Some stuff that I was like 50-50 on, and then some stuff that I absolutely loved. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how the video is going to look, so I will have timestamps right here, so if you guys want to skip straight to lip swatches, the eye demo, eye tutorial, and also arm swatches of all the eyeshadows. I do swatches, like full swatch of the palette, so I will have the timestamps here so you guys can skip to those if you don't want to watch the whole video. I totally understand. Again, timestamps are here and also in the description box. And how the video is going to look is it is going to be a review kind of here and there throughout the video. I'm going to talk about what I think about the products. I also do a eye tutorial on the palette, so I do use a lot of the eyeshadow colors, or at least try to use most of them. My lip is actually different right now, but in the video later on you will see, as you can see by the clips, I did lip gloss swatches, and then yeah, I did a little lip combo just to complete the eyes. If you are new to my channel, my name is Sinem and I'm here for you every single week with new content, and I hope you enjoy your stay here. So grab a snack and a hot drink. Let's jump straight into the video. So we are jumping straight into the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette. So I'm so excited to be reviewing this today. Now this is, I mean, you guys have probably already seen it everywhere, but this is what the packaging looks like. I'm going to jump straight into it now. When we open it up, this is what it looks like. So this is the Bloodlust palette. I'm going to take it out of the box, so it does come with the little insert as well to protect the eyeshadows, which I think is great that they added that addition. And here we are, here we have it. So it is so pretty in person, and I love anything velvet, and just touching it, it's really good quality, and you can just tell that it's been really well made. Here we go. I love the little clasp as well. This is what it looks like. Comes with the protective film, and these are all the shadows. I'm sure you guys have seen his reveal video, so it does come with a mixture of mattes, metallics, and then his new kind of metallic foiled formula. Before I jump into the demo, I really quickly want to say my thoughts and first impression on this palette. So online, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the reveal video, I wasn't really excited about the palette. I wasn't really excited about the colors, and I think almost everyone wasn't. Everyone pretty much thought it was a letdown because he's given us a purple palette, but then there's not many purple shades, which, looking at it now in person, the shades are so stunning. I mean, it's so pretty, and pictures don't do justice. It's a very odd palette put together, like odd shades. I feel like it can work. If you get creative, you can definitely create any look with this palette, and you can still create a really good purple smoky eye. However, I do feel like he could have taken out the red. I also do feel like he could have taken out this olive, which really throws it off for me. That really throws it off more than anything in this palette. Let's jump straight into this one and play with it. So I just have on my P.Louise base, and I just did a thin layer of that. So I'm going to go into my first shade now, and I'm going to go into Deviance, which is a light lilac purple. Just off the bat, it does have quite a bit of fallout, so be mindful of that. So this one is pretty much how it looks in the pan, and as you can see, these just blend really nicely. So I do really love his formula. So now that we have this purple down, I'm going to go into my next shade. The next shade I'm going into is Vivid Mood right here. So this is just going underneath Deviant. Shade I'm going into is Royal Pain right here. This one has a lot of fallout, and this one is more of a matte muted corally pink. In his reveal video, he said this is a great color to blend out purples. I'm going to darken out with Blood Queen, this one right here. This one is also a matte, but it's more of a deeper, rich purple. And this is just going to go on the outer V right here. This is a Morphe M200 brush. These colours blend really, really nicely. Okay, I'm dragging a little bit of this in the crease because it's just too pretty. This is where the magic happens. So I'm gonna go into Pink Magic. This one right here, the one that he said is a new formula. And I'm gonna take it, first impressions. Oh wow. Oh wow. So this is great for someone who doesn't like glitter, like loose glitter, but still wants it in an eyeshadow form. He did also say that this is, oh my gosh, that's really pretty. He did also say that it's best to use with your finger, which I agree. I feel like this would pack on smoothly and finely with your finger. I'm next going into Dungeon. You can usually never see the glitter in shades like this, and look how black that is. And do you guys see as well the way that it's all blending? It just blends so seamlessly. I'm taking Your Majesty right here. I'm taking Beauty Sleep. I think this is going to be one of my favorites. And then I think I'm going to take a Wet Jewel, a really, really pretty icy pink lavender. This one is not showing up that much. Maybe if you were to use it alone, but packing it on, I mean, you can kind of see it. I do feel like it'll be probably best if I were to use it alone. Last but not least, we're going to go into Vile Serpent, that one right there. I'm simply just going to put this on top of the black eyeliner, and this is really just going to make it super intense. So the eyes are complete, and now we're going to move straight on to the glosses. So if you know me, I'm a gloss girl, and we're going to jump straight into it and then swatch the two that I picked up. I did buy all of this from the Morphe store in London. So the two glosses I picked up was Iridescent Throne, which is that one right there, and Sorcery. And the packaging is the beautiful chrome. It's just so pretty, and I absolutely love his gloss formula. And so the top of it is also the purple chrome. It's really pretty as a collector's piece as well, or even just to have out on your vanity on the table. It's super pretty. And the shade I'm really excited for is Sorcery. So let's talk about Sorcery first. This is what it looks like, that one right there. And I would describe Sorcery as a light pink peach lip gloss with purple reflex to it. And then the next lip gloss is Iridescent Throne. I would also describe this one as a icy metallic lavender. So I'm going to put these straight onto my lips with no lipstick underneath. So let's just go straight into it. The first one I'm going to swatch is Sorcery. Oh wow, like straight up a purple gloss. And it has almost like a blue reflex in there as well. I believe he did say it had a blue purple shift to it. So I really wasn't expecting Sorcery to be so purple. It's definitely deceiving. It's nowhere near this color. I'm not sure what happened there. There must just be a ton of purple blue glitter in there that's picking up more, but regardless, it's a really pretty shade and it'll be great to put on top of lipstick. So again, this one is Sorcery. Super shiny, and when you do take these off, they do leave some residue of glitter, so just be mindful of that as well. Also, this is my natural lip color, so they are quite pigmented, just to bear that in mind. Like, there's nothing on them. And the next shade is Iridescent Throne. So if I'm honest, I really feel like they look pretty much the same. This definitely has a lot more of a blue glitter to it, a blue reflex, which is strange because if it's a purple collection, I'm not sure why there's so much blue showing up. But then again, it could be my lips, maybe the pigment of it, or maybe it just looks like that on me and it might look different on someone else, but it is on me and it looks a little more blue. I do think both of them look very, very similar. They both don't really show what it shows in the packaging, and it's very kind of purpley and blue rather than like a pretty pink with purple and a pretty icy lavender. It's just pretty much just a blue purple duochrome lip gloss. Again, super, super pretty. I do though feel like the Iridescent Throne does look a little more like the actual packaging itself. So again, this one is Iridescent Throne. So I've just applied two Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks, Scorpio on the perimeter, and then in the center is Blow Pony to create a nice purple ombre lip to go with the eyes. And then I'm going to mix these two glosses on top. So let's do Iridescent Throne. Oh my gosh. So this is what it would look like with, oh my god. And then Sorcery. You see, I feel like they're pretty much similar, but either way it's really, really pretty. So now I'm going to jump straight into swatches and yeah, just show you guys pretty much the whole palette and how they swatch and how the colours look and all that good stuff, and also give you a description of the shades. The first shade we are swatching is Your Majesty, and I would describe this as a matte ivory bone shade. The next shade I'm swatching is Take the Crown, and I would describe this as a metallic lavender. The next shade I'm swatching is Deviance. This one I would describe as a matte lilac shade. This one I feel like I have to build up a little bit more, but it's a true lilac. I am going to swatch the lilac in Jawbreaker to show you a comparison. The next shade is Beauty Sleep, and I would describe this one as a pink and gold duochrome, like an icy duochrome. And then the next shade is Wet Jewel, and this one I would describe as a light, icy, glittery pink. It doesn't have a lot of a base to it, it's more of just a pink kind of glitter, more of an eyeshadow topper, as you guys can see. And then right next to that is Royal Pain, and Royal Pain is, I would describe more of a matte, warm coral pink. So again, warm coral pink, that one is Royal Pain. So this is the first and second row of all the shades. So moving on to the third row, we have Dungeon. And Dungeon I would describe as a really deep blackened purple, almost like a matte purple eggplant plum shade. Then next to that we have Scandal Water. And Scandal Water I would describe more as a purple blue, almost like a periwinkle shade. That's a matte also. Right next to that is Sworn Enemy, and I would describe this one as a metallic olivey gold. It's definitely got a green olive tinge to it, so I would say it's a metallic gold with a definite green olive undertone to it. And Pink Magic I would describe as a, I would say, yeah, a pink purple metallic, like a fuchsia metallic shade. And that's really, really pretty as a topper as well. Then we have Bleeding Heart, and this one I would describe as a fiery red. The one I'm most excited to swatch is Executioner, which is the next shade. I would describe Executioner as a black with a pink reflex glitter shift. I mean, it's super, super sparkly. The first shade in the fourth row is High King, which is this shade. And I would describe this one as a matte light berry shade. Next shade we have is Vivid Mood, and this one I would describe as a bright lavender. And then right next to that we have Monarchy, and I would describe Monarchy as a muted beige brown. Right there. And right next to that we have Blood Queen, and this is the last shade in the fourth row. And this one I would describe as a vibrant grape purple. It's straight up grape purple. So that is the 4th row right there. And then last but not least, there's only 2 shades in the 5th and final row. And the first shade is Vile Serpent, looking a little patchy. I would describe this as a matte teal. So Vile Serpent. And then the last shade in the palette is Betrayal. This one is a purple metallic with a gold shift to it. So it has some gold shimmer in there. And that is the 5th and final row of the palette. So this is the lilac in the Jawbreaker palette and it's called Gumdrop. This one is Gumdrop in the Jawbreaker palette. And then now we're taking Deviant, which is a light lilac in the Bloodlust palette. And as you can see, this is a lot more pale, definitely more of a lilac, whereas I would say this is more of a lavender. So now let's talk about my final thoughts on the collection. So for the palette, I will say for the price, it's £52 and $54. I would say that you're getting a really good price for what you get. However, if you are after a straight up purple palette, this may not be it for you, because I do feel like there could have been deeper purples, brighter purples, and I just feel like it is a little bit of a mixture of a color story. You don't really get, like, look at it, it just doesn't look like a really straight up purple palette. But if you're a fan of Jeffree, if you've never tried his eyeshadows before, I would highly suggest to, you know, try it out if you do have the money to splurge on it. So it really depends what you guys, you know, want to spend your money on, but I really do recommend this palette. I love his palettes regardless, but I was a little disappointed with the color story. However, with everything else, I feel like there's more pros to cons. I do feel like the packaging is worth it, and, you know, the formula and all that stuff. So yeah, I do think there is more pros that outweigh the cons. Is that right? Is that how you say it? As for the glosses, I would say I would probably be happy without getting them. The only reason is because they are very similar, on me at least. But regardless, it's really pretty. It is super comfortable on the lips, no stickiness whatsoever, and it's very sheer. So if you're not someone who likes an opaque gloss, then go for these, and they really are pretty. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and that is it from me. So if you are new here, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I have new content every single week. I think like I post at least 3 videos a week, which is, it's hard, but I love doing it for you guys. So I do hope you found this video helpful, and until next time, I will see you guys all in my next video.